There's a saying that eating seafood during hot and humid weather can cause uneasiness in our stomachs. But is this true? Should we avoid seafood during the summertime? For more on a summer diet and hygiene, we are joined by Dr. Yoo Byung-wook this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Good. Thanks for joining us. First off, is that true that we should try not to eat seafood during summer?
Well, this is half is true, half is not true. Because, the seafood, like a shellfish, is very good protein for our health. Is that there are less cholesterol, is very good food supply for the protein. But usually the hot and humid weather is the food goes bad very easily. But in Korea, our cold chain is good enough to control it. But the problem is, don't leave your refrigerator at home because we are take to go and bring that at home. We are keep in the refrigerator too long. Sometimes it go badly. But usually in the cold chain, in the restaurant, is good enough and clean enough, and there are hygiene enough to provide to us and the good. But usually we can say in the better people like pregnant women and the youngers and the aged people, better to not eat much in the seafood during the hot summer. But in Korea, our cold chain system is good enough to keep on good health.
That's a relief as much of a seafood fan and throughout the all season. So it is safe to eat seafood as long as it's been kept cool enough and clean enough, right?
Absolutely.
Then also let's talk about bottled stuff, water or even cold bottled beverage, because it becomes an essential item to carry on in the summertime, right? But just after one drink, the bottle becomes immediately exposed to germs and bacteria. I mean, doctor, is that so? I mean, how many varieties of germs and bacteria are there?
Very good questions, because that's why I prepared one bottle. So usually we have a drink like this to directly the mouth. The problem is, so whenever just open the tap, immediately start to get contaminated. But our stomach, stomach juice is acid, is strong enough to kill the germ. The problem is, when time goes, we have very interesting experimental. After just open the bottles of tap, 1 hour later, 40,000 germs can be incubated in hot summertime.
Wow.
So if we use the straw means is the opening in on one of the channel and the germ in the air go into the cup and the bottle. Oh, surprise.
Yeah.
So that's why I suggest use the not disposable cup. So you're because of our hygiene and save our earth, using your private cup, it pour the water, using that, this is better. But if you couldn't bring your private cup, open the tap of the bottled water, immediately you are drinking and throw away, especially in hot summer, please.
I see. So using your private cups like tumblers is the best way to drink in the summertime, just not for our stomachs, but also for the environment.
Absolutely, save the earth.
Right. Then we all know how important it is to wear sunscreen under the hot weather. What's the best way to apply sun protection cream? I mean, how often should we apply? And, there's a number, SPF and PA. What are those numbers mean?
Well, my mom said when I was young, oh boy, don't forget the sunscreen. And so higher is better. So this will be true, 100%. But let me say there are some true SPF, some protective factor, which is protect for ultraviolet B. So actually more than 15, that's enough. So we have one funny story. If you walk in the hiking in the mountain, so you don't need a full package for the climb mountain in the Himalaya in Nepal. So which means you don't need a full equip. So more than 15 of SPF, that's enough. But very good question, how often? It's like hot summer, we are sweating some. So Even indoor, start to the indoor, put the sunscreen, and every 2 hours, I highly recommend it. Oh, what is the PA? PA, because there is SPF and PA plus plus something. PA means protect guiding against ultraviolet A. Oh, so SPF for ultraviolet B, PA for ultraviolet A. Actually, the both are very important, protect your skin. So, but high number and double plus or triple plus, it doesn't matter. Keep on your sunscreen often, even the indoor in hot summer, please.
Right. So higher the number, but it doesn't have to be too high as long as it's higher than the number 15, right?
Yeah, 15, that enough.
Then before we let you go, doctor, can you share one last piece of advice on how to survive this summer strong and healthy?
Well, keep hydrating, drink water, and please check your color of the urine, because if the frequency of the urine, the P is less, so it's kind of red card your health. Keep hydrating. Also, look around your minority group. Because Korea, we have to take care of the minority group. They cannot have enough for air conditioning and the cold chain system. So the Korean societies, we are hot and warm more than this hot summer. Please to take care of yourself as well. Look around your minority group in our society.
Right. Not only taking care of ourselves, but also those who are around us, especially in the hot summertime. All right. Thank you so much for all the tips this morning. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Thank you for having me.